Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and this pigman is running right round. He is got his head all a tizzy because he's getting dizzy thinking about how the Nether hub could be improved. We're going to go down to the new hub center and see what we can do. There's always something we can contribute as members of a community. Like, look at this. Isuma says we need to clear out, like, all the netherrack up, like, 40 levels. Every block here that I hit with a pickaxe, I'm actually helping. It might look like I'm just smacking things with another thing. But you know what? That's the magic of volunteering. Sometimes it's easier than you would think. And that freaked me out. I thought lava was going to fall out of there, and it didn't, which was nice. I'm glad lava didn't fall out of there. Now, wow. I'm just leaving a trail of netherrack and destruction behind me. Of course, if we really want to make a difference, we need to see what people actually need for the project. Cubfan has gone out of his way to create a Quanaset hut where people can leave materials that they need. Let's see, here's the actual center of the hub. Other people have slabbed a good portion of it, but not quite all of it. So we could do things like we could slab in this piece here. We can go and visit Cubfan's hut and see what he says we're missing. This place is going to be gigantic by the time it's finished. It's going to be a massive map of the entire spawn island and surrounding terrain, covered in glass, perfect for flying over. It's going to be mob safe. It's actually got to go up about that high. Speaking of mobs, can we hit that guy? I'm going to hit a pigman, and then my world will be nothing but pain. Somehow I have not entered a world of pain. So let's all be thankful for that for a second. So we see what we can do here. We can clear the netherrack upward, we can lay the slabs downward, but I think now we should head townward to the storage district, or the store at least, so we can see what Cubfan has established in terms of community productivity. Time skip. Oh, man. I actually don't know where this portal takes me out. I have no idea where I am. That was a bad idea. Why would I go through a portal when I... Does anybody know where I am? We got this huge tower here. I must be in the middle of nowhere. This is probably like Iskel's base or something. We need to go. This place is going to be full of mobs and I will get blown up. Time skip. So here, over the rainbow, we have Cubfan's Nether Hub materials building. The Cub Hub Club, as they call it. This is where we're gathering everything we need, like gray glass. We apparently need a whole bunch of. We don't have anywhere near enough gray glass. That makes me think I should go out of my way to, like, get some sand. We need blue carpet. We need light blocks. Okay, we are going to need so many things. Oh, looks like there's a readme. That's my favorite thing to do. I bet Isuma wrote this. Let's read it. Resource gathering storage instructions. Rules. 1. All materials have allocated chests with signs on for correct amount needed. 2. Some chests have cobble and slots to reduce the amount that it can be filled up with. PTO. Don't remove this cobble. 4. Add 1 cobble to a slot when you take out and use a stack of materials for building. 5. Feel free to fill up empty slots with the materials listed on the sign. Thanks, Isuma. Boom. Well, thank you, Isuma. That was a very helpful book. We're going to put that back. So now we can tell what we need to gather. Green concrete seems to be a thing. Green concrete powder. White wool. Yeah, there's just going to be things all over the server that we can grab and place to help slab that whole place and to refract the light in pleasing ways. You know, since we need so much sand, it makes sense to me to kind of head out to the sand district and gather some of that. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to enchant this shovel a little bit. So why don't we go repair this shovel and fix it all up. Time skip! We are here below the mesa, gathering sand. I've kind of swept across this land and picked a little bit of it clean here and there in order to get enough glass for our nether hub. Now, some of you guys are like, Joe, yeah, you got some glass here. Clearly, you know, you thought it would be a good idea to smelt some as you went in these various furnaces here. But why would you even join the Convexical Alliance if you weren't going to take advantage of the fact that they have a mega smelter and that they are not online right now to tell you that that's not part of the deal. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to head to the Convex base and start cooking a bunch of this sand so that we can bring it back to the supply area for the Nether Hub, and we can help the community to make some progress. Because I know we need stacks on stacks of glass. Actually, I have several more in this shulker box here. So we should be able to make some sort of contribution. That is just a blaze. You are not supposed to be there, man. What are you doing? How did you even get out here? This is a relatively secure tunnel. How did he get in here? Did he just fly in through the ceiling there? Well, a blaze rod is a terrible thing to waste, so we're going to put that dirt in here. And unfortunately, part of the construction of the tunnel that has been afflicting the server, one issue we have had with the construction of the server's Nether Hub walls, the first wall that went up actually cut this tunnel right in half, which took me a while to figure out. I thought there was just a chunk loading error because the wall was perfectly black, and it looked like the chunk just hadn't loaded in front of me in some sort of weird way. So we actually don't have this tunnel fully operational at the moment. I haven't approached it from this side, but I hope that I can just hit the blockage with a pickaxe and power through it. Now, that's not ideal. Somebody will have to patch the wall or rebuild the tunnel or something eventually. But when I looked at this from the other side, it was really weird. So, okay. Because part of the problem is that it's kind of sideways here. It's more obvious now when I do that, but yeah. Whoa. But yeah, so that was part of the problem, was I was standing up there and I was looking down and I'm seeing this blue down here and I'm thinking like, what is up with this chunk? I've never had a chunk not load properly diagonally before. But core concept, the Nether Hub project is underway and we need to go exploit the resources of Concorp to push it along further. So to Concorp we will go. Time skip. Hey guys, we seem to be back here near the Convex and Concorp Incorp LLC trademark copyright corp whatever box, purple thing. They've got this purple box here. We're gonna stand in it until our skin feels weird. Okay, my skin feels weird. I'm done. I'm getting out of there. Now, normally we wouldn't be allowed here. This is like convex lands, and you know, people who are not associated with Cub and Scar, like, see, Concorp employees and pass holders only. See, we can pass through here on account of our investment into the Grian Head game. When lamp is on, furnace is on. Cooldown time varies with fuel. Stacks of multiple of 16 only, max 60, 36. I have no idea how any of this work. Low fuel lamp. If on, smelter ready for use. If off, fill fuel chest. So, I'm not sure exactly how this works. Smelter currently down to illegal usage. Well, they've got some fish in here that they haven't bothered to cook. Okay, so if I put a stack of red sand in here, that literally does nothing. Okay. So, maybe some of you guys were right. Maybe joining Concorp was not the best idea. But I'm sure they have more than one, like, massive smelter thing here. What is this thing? Does this have smelters in it? Let's go find out. I mean, it's full of kelp blocks on the side. Wait, or is this just another wing of this building? This one building here just continues indefinitely. Oh, hey, here's a door. Okay, so I'm not sure I 100% understand how this thing works. But let's say we go down to the bottom here. This is some dried kelp that has been cooked repeatedly. If I put 64 red sand in here, it's going to start cooking, and then is the output going to go into here? So some glass came out of that. And is it going to go all the way down to there? Great, okay. Yeah, so we understand how this works. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to close off this entrance here so that mobs don't jump down on us. But we're going to use glass for this one because we're going to have plenty of glass, and I don't want to not know what time of day it is. If I go outside and it's dark, that can be really bad. So yeah, we're just going to drop all these other stacks of red sand in here. We'll cook all this up. We'll head right back to the community area. See? It's always nice to join the convicts. You can always take advantage of their stuff, even if they're not around to tell you that that's not how it's supposed to be used, even if you're disregarding signs that explicitly explain how it's supposed to be used. They say the furnaces are down. You know what? That sign was accurate. The furnaces were down here, down these stairs. I found the furnaces. Thank you for the helpful sign, Cub. Time skip.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
So let's go ahead and take a look at how this is going. Okay, somehow these furnaces are all cooking kelp instead of other things. They were supposed to be cooking glass, so I figured I would just run that time lapse for as long as it took for all the glass to cook, but it looks like all the glass did cook, and then some other stuff happened. Whoops, I don't need this kelp. Go away, kelp. So, yeah, it looks like we are so good at being part of the Convex that we have actually started helping Cubfan cook all the kelp that he will need to fuel this furnace for a century. You know? But that's a big part of being on a team, is you want to help your teammates invest in the future. Because the future is where our children live. And you might say, Joe, I don't have children. And I'll say to you, look toward the future. If you don't see your children there, it might just be that you need glasses. When was the last time you spoke to an optometrist? Because scheduling an eye appointment is always the right move. So here we are once more at the Nether Hub Materials building. I talked to False Symmetry earlier when she was streaming, and she said that she left a bunch of gray dye in here. So we can use these gray dyes. Actually, let's go ahead and grab some of that there in order to make gray stained glass. Now, I'm pretty sure gray stained glass goes in here. Looks like we've already got quite a bit in these chests, but not enough. We are going to need chests upon chests of gray stained glass for this project. But you know what? That's okay, because hermits know how to pitch in. So we are just going to grab some more of this. Bada bing. And bada zoom. You're just going to click that. Look at that. We are just staining glass left and right. Now you might say, Joe, that was not very much in comparison to what you really needed to bring. Well, luckily, I cooked some glass earlier too. So I figure we'll go ahead and just mash up a little bit more of this. Thank you again to False Symmetry for generously providing the gray dye on account of that being costly. No, this is one problem with this auto-click thing. Is it's like, yeah, we'll let you combine gray glass with gray glass. No, we gotta get it all out of our inventory or it'll mess up. Dang it. Okay, here we go. So now when we do that, it's perfect in every way. We can just kind of click all that into there, like so. And go ahead and make another batch. Whoosh. Look at that. That's, you know, almost 3 whole rows when you consider that we helped finish out this row. It's not the best contribution anyone's made to the project, but, you know, it's important to do what we can when we can do it. So, awesome. That is one less thing to worry about today. One greater thing to worry about today. While I was over in that area waiting for the glass to cook and mining sand, I actually found some more diamonds underground. Because I was like, well, the sun is down and there's holders flying around waiting to eat my brain, and I don't have a bed. So I went and I found some more diamonds. I heard that Scar has a new fireworks shop he opened down here. And I think that I'm entitled to an employee discount. Yeah, here it is. Top gunpowder. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wait, no, that's the bonus stage theme. 12 diamonds per 1 Vex rocket box. Is this... So, wait, does that include the shulker box? That seems like a steal. Wow, that's a really good deal. Flat duration 2, flat duration 3. These are premium rockets. 1 diamond per stack here. 1 diamond per stack there. Interesting. And exploding rockets. Pick any 20 for 1 diamond. Well, I gotta have exploding rockets. So let's go ahead and take 20 of these. Ooh, blue. Wait, oh, they are all different colors. Are any cyan? Cyan's my favorite color. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is. Okay. Well, we're going to switch to F5 mode to see if we can make this work. Dang it. It is hard to jump off that thing. We're going to jump off this thing then into the bay here. Okay, it looks like these fireworks, not only can I not see them blow up from this angle. Okay, well these are not good flying around fireworks because they are directly harming my body. Also, I can't tell where I'm flying. So we are going to not keep doing that. But, yeah, that 12 diamonds for one shulker box thing, I could actually really use another shulker box. So I think we're going to go ahead and pay Scar 12 diamonds for one of these shulker boxes full of rockets. And, I mean, we'll never need rockets again, probably. I say that. We'll realistically need rockets again far sooner than I would like. But let's go ahead, grab one nice little stack out of there. Boom. We'll throw these 10 extra back into here. That is a steal, except like we didn't steal it. But, you know, that is a deal. But we're not Vegas dealers. We didn't deal it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going. You know, one thing I guess I can do is I can just start kind of mining down and hopefully figure out where this all connects. Okay, so here we go. If I just kind of take care of some of this extra bedrock here, that will actually probably streamline things a bit. I was kind of thinking, like, logistically speaking, it kind of makes sense to mine from the top down rather than standing on the ground and looking upward. Because, like, up here, even if I hit lava, like, it'll fall down, mostly. It won't, like, flow directly into my face, where I keep my precious eyes. See that there? We don't have to worry about that too much, because we just take this netherrack, and we just fill that, like so. Boom. And, you know, in theory, there's nothing down there but those slabs, so that's not a huge problem. We can just kind of mosey along, just kind of gently clearing, gently sweeping this all out. Now, there are going to be some weird gaps here, like this one. I don't know that anything can really be done about that. But yeah, we'll just kind of gently raise the roof of this area below us here as we come through. Time skip. You know, it occurs to me as I started clearing this out that it's not going to look very impressive if you just saw what I was doing up there as the complete, like, before and after. So, like, I wanted to come down here and kind of show you a little bit briefly of what that segment that I just cleared out is going to look like. Because I've already taken care of the 3 layers kind of above it, and then I just wipe out the floor last. Now we've wiped out, like, one segment here. Now, the thing is, one segment here isn't really that impressive when you consider how wide this whole slabbed area is. So I'm just going to pick a place to stand, and I'm going to mark it in a visibly defined way. We're going to put this dirt right here. So this is the before. I was going to edit in me saying and after, and then show you guys how much stuff I had dug out. But I realized right away I was ending up with all this extra netherrack, and it was starting to lag the server. So then I thought, what should I do with all this extra netherrack? Oh, you know what I should do? I should give it to Concorp, because they always need bricks for projects, and as a Concorp member, I want to be a valuable contributor. So here you go. You're welcome, Concorp. This is the before. And after. I'm actually not sure if I'm pointed the right way, because I got rid of so much of this. But you know what? This is a huge improvement. I've actually cleared out a lot behind me, too. This was all mostly filled in. So on the whole, I think we have done a great service to the entire server. And on top of that, we've gotten a ton of netherrack to drop off at the Concorp smelter. You know, what's the point of having a big smelter like that if it isn't staying busy? Industry is the fuel of industry. Alrighty, so we have picked up all the remaining netherrack on the ground here. We'll just go ahead and feed that all into that smelter. I want to say thank you again to Cubfan and Good Times with Scar for giving me the opportunity to be part of this Convexical project. You know, it's great to be a part of something bigger than yourself, even if you don't understand exactly how it works or what its actual rules are, written, unwritten, or otherwise. So, here we go, throwing more things into this smelter after we go through the portal. Do, sparkles. I like sparkle portals, and I like to yell bortles, and I'm gonna drop through this hole right here. Boom, 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 boom. And we'll cover it with dirt, and we'll walk into here, and boom. So it's going to take a little bit of time to, you know, actually fully empty my inventory and finish cooking all this. But I am certain that Cubfan and Scar will appreciate this, because they're always working on projects, and they always need to cook things. So the more cooked netherrack that they have, the less netherrack they'll need to cook in the future, right? This is an investment in their future. And it's important to invest in the future of others just as much as you invest in the future yourself. Because, like, what if you get hit by a bus? Well, your future's over now. So I hope you invested in somebody else who didn't get hit by a bus, you know, so that their legacy can endure. Oh, also, I dropped all my extra Grian heads here because I figured that they'll need them at some point. Anyway, until next time, y'all. This is, that's a bad thing to click while I'm trying to say goodbye. So anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.